welcome back, folks. Was that a minute or was that not a minute? I do not know.
It sounded just like it.
Sounded like a minute because the buzzer went off to start the second period, so they'll line it up at center ice. Shane Hebert will be out with Mason Gosling and Marcus Rule, and Caden Arbery and Kyle Schwantz. Continuing to be in net will be number 1, Landon Hatton. And that puck's going to be played off the face-off draw. Oh, Hebert with the dangerous pass to Schwantz. And now the puck's going to roll to Hebert. Hebert takes it to the middle of the ice. Hebert shoots. Blocker down by the goaltender. And that's going to be pushed by Hebert down towards, I think, Rule. Rule wraps it around the boards, and going to meet the slow rolling puck will be Gosling. Down to help will be Hebert. And Gosling battles with 2 Rustler players on him, and Hebert's down there in support. And that'll be Hebert. He comes out with the loose puck, and he pushes it back to Gosling. Gosling now will go the other way, trying to battle to get the puck back. Puck's played up and kept in on the Sexsmith pitch by Schwantz. Puck comes out of the zone. It's the Trackers will have to regroup. Hebert goes to try to check his man, and that'll be Schwantz hitting the linesman with the puck. And it's the Rustlers moving in. Pulls it around Schwantz, takes it on net, and Hatton gets down and closes the 5th hole. And a stoppage of play at 18:59 in your second period. So after first period actions, ice was a little bit slanted into the Rustler zone, so we'll see if the Trackers can keep up this pace and find a way to beat the masked man down in the other net for the second period. Puck's going to roll forward. Rustlers hack at it. Puck's going to bounce. Lowen's going to play the bouncing puck, but it goes right into the players' bench of the Rustlers, so the faceoff's going to come to the left of Landon Hatton. Colby Bush, he'll take that faceoff draw. Puck's dropped. Puck's going to bounce towards the net. On goal, loose puck, rebound, saved by Hatton. Not that you would have maybe seen that.
No, I was watching myself.
And it's centering pass, and Justin Brownlee can't get that to Colby Bush, who's in the middle, as the Rustlers take the pass away.
Stuck on the back of the net. Did the goaltender cover? It was the net off. I'm not exactly sure what the stoppage in play was, but there was a whistle nonetheless. Puck is going to be won and played back to the point. Shot comes from Lowen. That's going to deflect into the corner. Doesn't make its way there. And London comes off the boards with it. He comes cross ice over to Brown. Brown will just push that back down low. And collecting the puck will be Justin Brownlee. Justin Brownlee has pressure on him. And Justin Brownlee gets that up to Connor Brown. Connor Brown line shoots, deflects to the near side, and Connor Brown will try to bat that one out of the air. He should have got his body in front of it. 2-on-1 ensues. Blocked by Lowen, cleared by Brown to the blue line, and that's going to be plastered into the side of the official, and that'll be backhanded out by Connor Brown. Puck's kept in at the blue line, pushed over to London. London now is going to get away from the check, shoots. Oh, he just misses, maybe just off the arm of the goaltender. And Connor Brown stick handling in towards his own zone. He'll be pressurized. He pushes it up the board. It's going to be collected by the Rustlers. Puck's going to come to Colby Bush. He can't clear it. It's intercepted by the Rustlers. They'll push that back down low. Lowen will come back the near side to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick's taken off the puck. It's going to bounce over to Chase London. Chase London, Raymond Dick, break up ice. Slap shot's going to go just wide. It's going to bounce off the boards. Racing to it is Raymond Dick. He can't get to it before the Rustler slip clears it to the corner. And now the Rustlers are going to be pressured by the Trackers. And Kurt Lee will be able to push that one down. Lang trying to push that down low. And the Rustlers will come back and get it. And Lee with a solid body check. And Lang catches it off the mesh. I wonder what the whistle went for. Wasn't sure.
And hands it off to the official, and they'll do a face-off there just to the left of the goaltender. Lee to take the face-off job. Skating into it was Lang, gets a shot on net. Goaltender turns him away, and Lee down into the corner, battling for the puck. Is going to roll up towards Viens. Viens keeps it in. Shot on net. Blocked out front. And puck's going to roll over to Lee. Lee with the puck now at the blue line. He'll play that back down to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick will cycle the puck down into the corner. Lang feels the pressure, and he gets taken into the boards. Kind of a weak call. And they're going to call that boarding. And I seen a weak call like that in the last game, I think, by the other official. So, but the Trackers take it. We have ourselves a Trackers power play.
Brought to you again by
WSP. 0-0 is the score. 16:40 left in the second period. Trackers are going to start the power play to the right of the goaltender of the Rustlers. And Curtis Lee takes the face-off draw. Puck's dropped, and Trackers will control. Lang gets that puck up to Viens. Viens at the blue line. He'll move that back down to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick to the middle of the ice and shoots. Oh, Lee misses from the far side, and controlling the puck. That'll be Viens over to Moody. Moody now from the middle of the ice. He goes back down to the top of the circle to Lee. Moody back to Lee. Lee down to Lang. Lang has the puck, puts it towards Lee. Lee's going to have it at the half wall from the hash marks now. He's looking cross ice. He moves all the way out to the blue line, pushes it over to Moody, plays it back to Lee. Lee moves in, and Lee shoots. And that one's blocked. Lang's going to center the puck. That's going to be kept in at the blue line by Moody. Moody comes back to Lee. Lee looks backside, shoot, blocker, rebound. Oh, it's a scramble, and that goes into the net. And I think that's Jaden Viens, number 2. Picks up the garbage and deposits it into the back of the trash can. And we have a good power play goal off the stick of number 2.
Oh, he'll take that one.
So a chaotic moments in front of the Rustler goaltender, can't control the rebound, and Jaden Viens gets maybe the 3rd or 4th whack at it. And he makes no mistake on his first attempt.
Or 2nd or 3rd, maybe it was. Whichever.
They'll line it up at center ice. Colby Bush now will take the face-off draw. Puck's going to be pushed back, and Schwantz now is push it towards the boards, and the Rustlers will control. They go back into their zone. They get it back up ice and start coming in our direction. The Rustlers now working on Schwantz. They drive low, and they're going to go around the net. And that puck will be cycled down into the corner. Ridge Meadows battling against the Trackers. Arbery, puck's taken away by Colby Bush. He rolls it up boards. Here comes Chase London. He takes his man out at the point, and Ridge Meadows gets hammered again by London, and Bush gets that over to Brownlee. That looked offside, and Bush misses the wide open cage as he's hustling past the goalposts there at the far end. Not the greatest angle to call an offside, I think, Mr. Viens, but it kind of was really. And Brown will let his defensive partner Lone go to the puck, playing a little bit. Rustlers will have to regroup and set up as they are on a delayed offside. This one's just out of the reach of Rule. Puck's going to be played by the goaltender towards the boards, and reaching for it was Hebert. Puck's going to be put into the neutral zone. Lone puts it along the boards. It's going to be intercepted by the Rustlers of Ridge Meadows, and that's going to be played cross ice. Putting on the brakes will be Rule. Rule hammers it across the boards, bounces back out to Gosling. Gosling has the puck stripped off his stick. He'll get back on side, and Marcus Rule carries it down the near side. He loses it at the top of the circles. Ridge Meadows try to clear the puck, and it goes off one of their players. Stepping up on the puck was Viens, and now the puck comes back to Lee. Lee taking it in. Puck's going to bounce to Rule. Rule with the shot, and backside. Jaden Viens looking for his second goal of the period by the looks of it. And so puck's along the boards, and Kurt Lee's down low, applying pressure, and delayed penalty coming up as the Rustlers touch the puck. White with interference. So we have ourselves another Trackers power play.
Brought to you by
WSP.
And we'll be just a moment here. I got to change the periods on the scoreboard.
So they're going to line that up.
And we're back.
To the left of the goaltender. So at 13:22, Trackers looking for their second goal of the period.
2-minute minor penalty to the wrestlers of Ridge Meadows. And Curtis Lee takes the face-off draw and pucks in the skates of the centerman. He'll come out with the puck. He's going to play that back to Moody. Lee gets taken to the boards. Moody's going to go over to Viens with a shot. And that's going to go off the goaltender into the corner. And that'll be Viens collecting the loose puck. Rolling puck's going to roll on Moody. He's going to shoot towards the net. That deflects. Goaltender's not sure where it is. But he stays there and gets the whistle.
It almost snuck through underneath him.
So 13:05 left in the period. And Curtis Lee will take that face-off draw again. This time to the right of the goaltender. Lang and Dick trying to help Lee out. Puck's going to roll down low. That'll be Raymond Dick to it. Raymond Dick's going to control. He's going to move that all the way out to the point to Moody. Moody will play that back over to Lee. Lee plays it to the backside. And the goalie slides over, but Raymond Dick didn't hit the net, so he didn't have to make the save. Raymond Dick moves down, shoots towards the net. Oh, he tries to get the deflection from Lang, and Lang just misses the puck and comes out to Lee. Lee's going to get the puck back. Lee's going to put it backside, and that one's blocked and doesn't make it to the goal. And so skating back to the puck will be Brandon Moody. He'll have a bit of time as there's a change going on by both teams. Brandon Moody pushes the puck over to Bush. Bush is going to put that up to Viens. Viens now skates to the puck. Can't control it. It gets kept out by the trackers. Justin Brownlee now controls the puck. He'll make his way towards the blue line, and he thinks about dropping the puck to, I think, Chase London. Chase London can't keep it in, but he maintains possession. He'll skate that back in. He'll come to the puck. He's going to stop up and bring it back to the middle. And he's thinking about giving to Thomas Loan. Thomas Loan's going to put it back to London. Shot right into the middle of the goaltender, and he's set up and ready to make the save. 32 seconds left in the power play. 11:54 left in the period. And so face-off coming to the right of the goaltender. Colby Bush now will take the face-off draw. And they wait, and the puck's dropped. It's in the skates of the centerman. Wrestlers play that off the glass and pass Lowen, and Hatton will have to get out of his net to play it. And Kyle Schwantz can't quite get the pass from Hatton. The Wrestlers bring it back out and almost get a scoring opportunity quickly to the ice. And Bush misses the far side, kept in at the blue line by Lowen, now controlled by London. London will come back to Lowen. Lowen looks at net. Shot doesn't come. Deflects off the goaltender's stick into the corner. Penalty about to expire, and we're back to 5-on-5. Lowen will play that back down low. Deflects towards the back side of the net. And the Wrestlers get that to the blue line, kept in by Schwantz. He plays that back over to Justin Brownlee to the back of the net. So Schwantz to Brownlee to the back of the goal. And that's an even strength goal to make it 2-0 for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers. Off the clap bomb from Brownlee to the back of the net, Mr. Hoffmeyer.
Not a slap shot. It's not a clapper. It's a clap bomb.
Blew the goalie right up with that one. Hebert take the face-off draw now after the goal being scored, and Marcus Rule pushes that one back over to Hebert. Hebert will carry it in. He looks like he'll shoot. High shot, rebound, and digging for the puck is Hebert. And the Wrestlers did not appreciate the extra spears of Hebert into the equipment of the goaltender. Or yes, scoring opportunities or attempts for sure. So they have a little chit-chat in front of the goal. We'll get things cleared up, and they'll line it up to the right of the goaltender again. Puck's down below the goal. Wrestlers control. They put it up to the blue line, kept in by Schwantz. Schwantz doesn't get it deep, and the Wrestlers get it in behind him. They come in through the neutral zone, and that'll be Arbery who forces the Wrestler player out wide. Rule's going to push it towards the blue line, and in a diving attempt, he gets that up and out of the zone, but it deflects over the glass, and I believe that went off a Wrestler's stick from Ridge Meadows, so face-off is coming outside of the blue line. So they're going to line this up, and that'll be Colby Bush taking the face-off draw. Face-off one back to
Brown to Lowen up the boards just out of the reach of Justin Brownlee. And over is Chase London with a big check. He is offside, and so the whistle goes as he finished his check and had to keep getting himself up off the ice after plastering the player who has the poster in front of the Trackers bench, which will have been much appreciated by the spectators over there, I'm sure.
I think so. Dakota Olsen might have been tapping him on the top of the head.
And that's into the skates of Bush, and that'll be cleared in. And the wrestlers will go back behind their own goal. They'll take it out the far side, and they get it up ice. This one's going to roll down to the goal line. Icing is going to be waved off. Lowen gets to the puck with pressure on him. Lowen falls to the ice, and Brown puts that out of play. It was a good raise, but the glass just was not high enough to keep that clearing attempt over the players in play, so they'll line it up to the right of the goaltender, Hatton. .10 left in the period. 2-0 is the score. If you're NEBC and Yukon Trackers, shot's going to roll towards the near corner. Coming to the puck will be Hebert. He puts that up to Gosling. Gosling puts that into the middle of the ice. Marcus Rule with wheels in behind the defenders towards the net. Oh, he buries it just a few feet wide of the goal. And so rebounds put on net, and the Trackers now are going to apply more pressure on the forecheck. Gosling looking to get the puck back. It's down into the corner, loose puck. And I believe that is Hebert. No, that is Rule, I think, battling for it, trying to get the shot directed towards the net. And Rule misses on the tip in, but it's going to bounce to Hebert anyways. Oh, that one's put just wide, and it's going to bounce out to the top of the circles. Wrestlers come cross ice, breaking into the Tracker zone. That's off the skates of Viens. Viens pushes that past the player, and Rule tried to push it past the defender. 2-on-1 ensues, and good stick by Viens as he lifts the stick on the shooting attempt of the wrestlers, and Gosling lets it go, and it's going to get to the blue line and not out.
What? They said that wasn't.
And centering pass going to deflect on goal. Wrestler's going to turn and shoot. Come out the near side. Good stick by Moody as he's able to keep the scoring attempt from the back of the net. And that puck rolls past the goal line as Gosling was able to clear and relieve the pressure. And so icing will be called, and the puck will come all the way back down to the left of the goaltender, Hatton. Curtis Lee out to take the face-off draw. And the puck's going to be battled for along the boards off the face-off. Lee and Arbery. And puck's going to come down below the goal line, battling towards the puck as Schwantz can't get to it. And the wrestlers control. They cycle the puck back into the corner, back out to the point. And Lang gets in the shooting lane. Puck will be dumped into Arbery. Arbery plays that off the boards to Schwantz. He plays that in behind Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick can't handle the pass, and Schwantz will get it back. Schwantz now still with the puck. He'll skate around. He looks up. He puts that off the glass. It's going to bounce over to Raymond Dick in the middle of the ice. Raymond Dick now working 1-on-2, and he'll dump that into the corner, try to go battle and get it back. And Raymond Dick will have some support. Lang tries to push it back into the corner. He gets it down to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick circles from behind the net. He's looking to center it. He puts that all the way back to Schwantz. Schwantz with the shot, blocked by the defender, shot by Dick. Late save by the goaltender, and Arbery will play that from his skate to his stick. He'll shoot that into the middle of the goaltender. The goaltender reaches out for the rebound, gets a stoppage of play with 7:47 left in the second period. And so they'll line this one up to the right of the goaltender as the Trackers try some long distance to try to dial it in.
Whatever it takes. Puck's on net.
Some make it to the back of the net, and some don't, as you will know. Face-off comes to the middle of the ice. Wrestlers will take that, skate it out of their zone. They're going to flip that between the two. D-man taken towards the net, and Hatton elects to be square to the puck instead of playing it, and he's able to thwart the scoring opportunity. Justin Brownlee with the high pass, and both Tracker forwards, Bush and London, were offside, so they had to circle back and leave the puck roll towards the wrestlers' zone. Puck's going to be pushed in behind Brown. Here come the wrestlers again back into the Tracker zone as The Rustlers are starting to get in behind the defensemen that are pressing the play outwards. And here come the Rustlers. It's going to be at the blue line of the Trackers. The puck is bouncing, and Brown is able to keep the puck away from the Rustlers of Ridge Meadows. Here's Low, and he's going to flip that up. He can't get it. Oh, he does get it to the blue line and just out. Rustlers turn back in on side. Coming out to the puck will be London as he slashes the player's stick and doesn't let him shoot. Brown trying to play that puck back up the far side, and that'll be Bush putting up the middle. Foot race. Here comes Brownlee, and Brownlee will get an interference penalty.
Their coach was very emphatic about that.
Or a slashing call. Actually, it's going against the Rustlers.
Oh, it might have been.
So we have ourselves a Trackers power play.
Brought to you by
WSP.
Their coach was all excited because he was throwing his arm up in the air calling the penalty. Little did he know he was calling the penalty on his own player.
Little did he know. He might not have called it. Curtis Lee will go take the face-off draw. 6:34 left in the period. And puck's going to be dropped. It's going to roll to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick gets that puck back to Moody. Moody at the blue line. He'll sauce that back down to Curtis Lee. Curtis Lee looks cross ice. Oh, it's just off the stick of Raymond Dick. He'll go collect it from the corner. He plays that back up to Viens. Viens now looking down low to the middle of the ice. Moody with the fake shot over to Lee. Lee's going to shoot. Rebound's going to bounce right back out to Lee. He'll collect it from the hash marks. He plays that back to Moody. Moody's going to think about going towards net. Shot backside to Lee. Lee to the middle of the ice.
Oh!
And Lang gets it to the back of the net.
Somehow. I don't know how.
So Viens with a good cross-ice pass over to Lee. Lee to the front of the net, and Lang puts a roller just over the goal line
I didn't know if it was going to do it.
3-0. And so another power play goal for your NEBC and Yukon Trackers at 6:04 in the second period. So this one will come back out to center ice. And Shaden Hebert will line up to take the face-off draw. Puck's going to be played to the Trackers' blue line. Schwantz gets that up to Rule. He pushes that a little bit further forward. And Hebert will be called on the glove pass. And so face-off will come
Just outside ours.
just outside the blue line of the Trackers. And so Hebert will do the face-off draw from here. Puck's going to be pushed towards the defense of the Rustlers. They'll gather possession of it. Patton will get out of his net to play it. He plays that over to Gosling, bounces off the Gosling stick. Rustlers will push that back down into the corner. Arbery puts it around the boards to the far corner, and coming down to the puck will be Rule. Puck's now swatted onto the stick and intercepted by Rule. Rule put that up to Gosling to go skate in. Gosling from the wall puts it towards the net, and the goaltender flashes the glove and makes a stoppage of play. And so face-off will come to the right of the goaltender as Gosling tries to catch the Tendy napping as he lets a howitzer go from the corner, or straight from the hash marks. Colby Bush take the face-off draw, and the Rustlers lose possession of it off the draw. London with the backhand, bounces out front. This one will be kept in by Brown. Quick shot. It's going to be off the pillows of the goaltender into the near corner to the boards. London trying to keep it in control. Centering pass from Bush to Brownlee, and Brownlee can't get it on net. It's blocked, and here come the Rustlers back the other way. Puck's going to bounce up high, and that's London and Brown battle for it. Bush can't handle the loose puck off the boards. It rolls away from him. Skating up ice will be London. London with a few little nifty stick moves, and he stick handles and tries to stay away from pressure, and he'll get back to the puck as Bush dumps it back over to him. And London takes his man hard to the ice. London now back to Lowen. Shot blocker save, penalty coming against the Rustlers as I think Bush was taken out in front of the net. And Bush will go meet him in the penalty box for the aggressive hook. And some arguing going over in the stands, I think I heard. Not sure.
Otto, where are you?
And so at 4:27, faceoff will remain in the Rustler zone. And it looks like it is a Trackers power play.
Really?
Also interesting. The team in blue may be getting a few calls. No, it's 5-on-5.
It's 5-on-5, yep.
They take the penalty off the clock. Face-off's going to be won by Lee over towards the boards. Lee will battle for it. Raymond Dick will support. And the puck is going to be pushed out by the Rustlers. Lang now is going to have to get out and tag up. And now the Trackers will go back on the forecheck. And puck's played back towards the middle of the ice inside the Rustler zone by the defenseman. The defenseman now twist and turn. That one's going to be intercepted and read by Viens. Rand pulls it to the middle. Oh, his stick's lifted at the end. And that's Lang's going to drive the net. And it's in behind the Rustlers player. And Lang puts it along the boards. He's trying to pull it away, getting it almost to Raymond Dick. Raymond Dick now collects it. Viens steps in. And Raymond holds on to the puck. Viens gets the puck over on the boards. He tries to play that back down to Lang. Lang trying to get that puck away from the Rustler players. And the official wants them to move it. Lee will get the loose puck. And he'll move up to the top of the ice. He plays that back down to Viens as they cycle past one another. Puck comes to Lang. Lang's behind the goal. He's going to try to kick that over. Collecting the puck, Raymond Dick on net. And it's going to bounce to Lang. Lang's going to try to twist out of harm's way with the puck. And it's going to bounce to Lang. Gets it again, I guess. Centering pass. Oh, and it's just saved by the left pillow of the goaltender as he extends and stops Raymond Dick from putting the biscuit to the back of the basket at 3:10 in the second period.
Doesn't matter how you make them, I guess. As long as you just keep them on the blue side of the red line.
Keep them on the right side of the goal line. The Trackers would have wanted it the other way.
I concur.
Shane Hebert takes the face-off draw, bounces over to Marcus Rule. Rule puts that puck down low behind the goal line. And that'll be Gosling centering it back to Arbery. Arbery goes down to the bottom of the circles to Rule, to Schwantz, back over to Gosling. Gosling goes cross ice. It's off the skate of Arbery. He'll have to come back to it. He'll have pressure on it. He plays it to the neutral zone. And the Trackers are offside, so the Rustlers skate it out. They get it to the blue line of the Trackers. And this one's going to roll to Kyle Schwantz. Schwantz looks up ice. He's going to play that over to Gosling. Gosling tries to get over the blue line and move it up to Hebert. He was unsuccessful at doing so. And so here come the Rustlers trying to push it down. Mason Gosling will kick it to his stick. He's able to clear the puck over to Hebert. Hebert skating up through the middle of the ice. And Hebert now is going to go stop and delay. He moves that, or tries to move it to the middle. And he fouls on the first attempt. This one's going to be cleared by the Rustlers off the skate of Arbery. And Trackers were kind of still offside, but they waved it off. This one comes all the way past all the sticks, and as it crosses the goal line with 1:58 left in the period, icing is called. 3-0 is the score.
Yes, it is.
They'll line this one up to the left of the goaltender. Colby Bush will take the face-off draw for the Trackers. Chase Line will be cocked and loaded, but he'll be on the wrong side. So I think he'll get a quick shot off the face-off, and he does not. Brown's going to slothfully dump that one in, give his players a chance to get to it first. Rustlers get it to the blue line. It's going to be kept in by London. London comes cross-ice over to Justin Brownlee, I think that is.
Yep.
And he gets a shot on goal, but the goaltender keeps it out. Rustlers will get it to the neutral zone past everybody. It's played up along the glass by Hatton as he tries to wake up the cameraman.
Scared me.
Scares him. You heard it here. And that one's going to be centered up to London. London now taking across the ice. He shoots. high shot, rebound, and that's going to come out to Brown. Brown's going to get the bouncing puck and push that down, but it's intercepted by the wrestlers who read the pass. They move that into the neutral zone, and that'll be Connor Brown skating to the loose puck after Lowen intercepted the play. That's going to bounce off Thomas Lowen's stick. He gets it to the blue line, and Justin Brownlee flips the puck up. Wrestlers will take it to the top of the circles. They toe dragger Brownlee. Brownlee stops it with his ankles, and that one just goes, I think, off the blocker of Hat into the corner. Brown will put that just out of the reach of Thomas Lowen. Skating to the puck will be Lowen. He chips that into the middle, and here comes Colby Bush, and the goaltender out of his net. And Colby Bush will have the puck follow him up the boards. He tries to cycle the puck down low, and this one will put down the length of the ice. They're going to say that was tipped. And that's put around the boards, and Raymond Dick is met with some resistance by the wrestlers, and puck is still on the boards and in the skates. Lee's going to come in and help try to get possession of the puck. Brown wants it to go back up the boards, and Dick's able to get that one out, and Brown takes his man out, and the buzzer goes. And so penalties coming here.
Number 9.
As number 9 looks like he's just talking to the players' bench, waiting to see if he was penalized or not. And we'll get that sorted out after the flood here between the second and the third. So join us for the conclusion of the third period here, where your Trackers lead 3-0, and so go get yourself an afternoon snack and maybe a warm cup of joe and get ready for third period action. Thanks for joining us, folks.